Hi everyone, it's Jessica here and I'd like to welcome you to my art studio. I've been a self-artist for quite some time now, and here in this room is probably more than 50 pieces of artwork. I created each one based on emotion and feeling and then the subject at the time, so I combine both with my painting skills, and what has expressed itself is what I call abstract expressionism. So this is my form of art, and I'd like to take you on a tour of my artworks. So here are just the numerous range of artworks that I have created. If you follow me around here, some of them are a little bit more detailed. All of them have different subjects. This one here, I was dreaming of raspberries as I was painting this one up here. It's got a bit of a nature inspiration as well, so we've got real fruit nature inspiration. Now what I do with some of my artworks is I break them up, so what may happen is you may end up with different perspectives. So when you look at some of my artworks, the ocean for instance may be in one corner of the image when the sky is in another corner of the image. This is something I do without completely consciously realizing I'm doing it, so the end artwork is actually a little bit of a surprise to me itself as well. And when I do my artworks, it's completely self-explained. So I like the surprises at the end of my artworks personally, and then the title announces itself. So feel free to have a little bit more look around. If you're interested in any of the artworks that I've created, you're more than welcome to inquire about any of them. This here was inspired by the Antarctic, actually. Self-portrait. And then down here we have a squid. This is a little bit more fine art. I'm also a fine artist, although I focus now more on my abstract expressionism. And beside this here we've got a little bit of surrealism coming through as well. Some people consider this a pirate ship. So as you can see, we've got here what could be land or it could be sea. So my artworks take the listener and the onlooker to a different dimension as you're looking at them. It can take quite some time to discover what each artwork is about. This artwork's here broken into 4 pieces. So here you've got sand, here you've got ocean, a little bit of sky coming through, which adds that dimension and perspective. This artwork here was actually of my cat. So I'm also happy to do custom artworks for people. If you would like an abstract expressionistic piece of one of your pets, this may be what you end up with, broken up into smaller particles as I consider it. That's a flower at sunset. Up here we have manifestation. We've got a dragon coming through here, and then we've got 2 people running, which would be the balance of yin and yang. Up here, this is quite a spiritual piece, so I won't explain any more of it, but it's for those of you that are on the path of what I consider truth, you'll be able to understand it in part. We've got nature down here at the bottom, and we've got the water elements. And then the sun god up the top left. I was outside painting the trees and the sky on this afternoon here, broken up again into different aspects. We've got an underwater sea here, underwater sea world. This one's quite a neon piece actually, even though I didn't use neon paints. All my artworks are acrylics on canvas. Some incorporate watercolour as well. I'll be looking into exploring oil paints in the near future. This is a smaller artwork. This was done using watercolour and acrylics. first began painting, it was in my high school years. I majored in art in high school, and soon after, in my early 20s, I started my art journey doing fine arts. So this is some of my original artworks of guinea pigs. Because I've always been a massive animal lover, this is where it all began. These artworks are originals, created when I was, I think, about 21. And then we've got a picture of an eye. I attended a local art group, and this is one of the first artworks I ever did. So I'm not quite sure where the abstract expressionism began, though when I started my passion again, when I began a new journey, this is where it led. So I just wanted to share with you some of my original artworks today, where it all began. So if you're interested in any artworks, please feel free to send me a message or shoot me an email at fizzygirl28@hotmail.com. Love you all and enjoy. Have a nice day.